Good evening, everyone. My name is Debbie Singleton, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I come to you live Monday evenings, 7 p.m. Arizona time. I have not been live for a couple weeks. I have been out vacationing in and out, and so I have been away from my computer. So I am here tonight, tired. Oh my goodness, am I tired? But I did want to come to you live, and I am here for a while, so I'm super glad. I just got back from a retreat, a stamping retreat, and it has been so much fun. We had a great time, and Sarah puts on the best retreats ever. And I haven't been to her retreat in a really long time, and it was so nice to reconnect with some people I haven't seen in a really long time. And she spoils us to no end. Just absolutely amazing. And she spoils us so, so much. We were spoiled even more this time. She gave us this beautiful stamp set that is available to everyone as a thank you gift for coming to her retreat. So you can go online to our online store and you can purchase it. And it just came available in January, I believe. And it is the trucking set. And oh my goodness, I have to show you this set. It is beautiful. Hi, Mom. Thanks for joining. So we got this set, and I haven't worked with it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's in my other room. Okay. So the set we got, and I haven't played with this yet, but it is, we played with it a little bit at the retreat, and it is amazing. So you get the stamp set, which is a truck, has a truck on it, which is absolutely amazing. And then you get a punch, and just to be able to make a truck, outline of a truck, and this little circle, and then this little piece. Oh my goodness. Some of the stuff that's been on Pinterest and Facebook, and oh my goodness, there's so many cute designs you get to do with this. It's so amazing. And then the stamp set itself says, sending you sunny thoughts, wishing you a festive Christmas, special delivery, farm fresh. Every day is a fresh start. And then it's got trees and presents and sorry, different other kind of trees that can go in the bed of the truck, flowers that can go in the bed of the truck, fences, and then a street. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Sorry, I started talking and I coughing. There's endless things. So this isn't just a Christmas set. You can do so many other things with this set. And people have done so many different things with it. It's amazing. So this was a beautiful set for us to get and a beautiful thank you gift. So super fun. And then of course I was traveling to Disneyland, which was an amazing trip as well. I went to Colorado, which was a little bit cooler than it was here. And that was also so much fun. So I've just been like everywhere and back and everywhere. Oh my goodness. So it's so good to be home, and I am so tired. And I haven't caught up yet on sleep or caught up on anything, but I did want to come into the craft room and put something together so that we could have a card. So I was looking for something. The Zany Zoo Crew has been out for a while in the new catalog, but I did want to kind of play with that because it's a fun set. And so I kind of messed around with it, and I borrowed the idea from this lady. I wanted to do a fun, not just a plain card with it. So I borrowed the idea from this lady named Michelle, and I borrowed the idea from her, and I actually used a lot of her ideas on this really fun card. I changed up a little bit of the background, but I also changed up a little bit of the character she used in this order she used, but pretty much the idea is hers. I'm not taking any of that credit. But this set itself, it's a suite. It comes as a suite, or you can buy it just as the stamp set, which is the stamp and dies. The dies don't Some of the dies cut out like the alligator and the mama knitting and the turtle, but they don't cut out all the pieces in the paper. Super fun. So I actually had to fussy cut some of this. But the paper on one side is this black and white, and the other side is alter. So I mean, it's super fun. So I actually fussy cut all these because I've used this particular paper with the birthday theme. So I used the elephant and I used the raccoon. I cut the koala out, but I ended up not using him, and I ended up not using the aardvark either. I did use the dog and the elephant and that. So I it's not tragic to cut those out, but on the other sides are, you know, different black and white themes. I used this black and white and I used this black and white and I mixed them. Yes, I mixed them. I know. I'm getting pretty out of my box to do all this kinds of stuff. But it's being done a lot, so I'm kind of just doing that. You could mix any of them, but it does look pretty cool. And for some reason, I think when I ordered this suite, they were out of this ribbon, and so I looked everywhere and I don't have this ribbon. So I dug in my room and I have a ton of ribbon. So I'm using, I think that this ribbon, you can't purchase it. It matches because it's called Pool Party and this paper is Pool Party. I wanted this ribbon, so I'm gonna have to order some of the ribbon. So I think they were out when I ordered it because it's not anywhere in my stuff. I think we have some different Pool Party ribbon, but I was like, yeah, that ribbon is really nice. We do have Pool Party ribbon. So maybe that is what this is. Yeah, that's what this is. You can order it still. So, but I think that this ribbon would look really cool with it too, because it's definitely got these two colors in it. So anyways, either one. So this is our fun card that we're going to do. And I'm going to put you this way so you can see this. Hi, Sarah. Nice of you to join. So this is a super fun card. It's got 3 layers to it, but it's super simple. So this is the first one. And then you open it up. It says, happy birthday to you. And then you open it up again, and then you can make your writing on this. But I just wanted a fun, super simple, fun flap card. So I found it. She did a great job, and it's fun and simple. So all you do is you take, and you can use one sheet. It uses almost one sheet of paper, so that's nice. You really don't waste any paper. So you just take your whole sheet of paper, your 11 and a half paper, and you cut the paper, you put it in your paper trimmer, and you cut it this way, and you cut it so that it's 4 1/4, and then you take it and you're gonna put it in at the 11, and you're gonna make it so that it's you're gonna score it at 5 1/2, and then that makes your score line, and then you're gonna put it back in after you've scored it at the 5 1/2, and you're gonna cut it at 2 3/4, and you're gonna save that little piece because you're gonna keep it. So this is your whole piece. So now you've just cut that whole piece. That's your one. Then you get another little strip after you've cut it. Usually you can usually have another strip. So you've had this strip. So cut that to 10. So now you're going to cut it off at 10, put it back in, and you're going to cut it to 3 1/4, and then you're going to score that at 5. So now you have like a little tiny piece left, I think, when you're done. So you basically used a whole piece of paper. Thank you, Sarah. So used a whole piece of paper, which is nice. Okay. So then you're going to use your DSP, and you can pick whichever pattern you want. And so I used this pattern. You can use this pattern too, but and then it'll be too busy, but you can use this pattern. So this DSP is 4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to go on the inside of this piece here. So we can put that on. That's going to go there. So we can put that on. And I pretty much cut out everything ahead of time because that takes the longest. And I'm alive, you don't have all that time to do that. So I can go that way, or I can go, I'm going to have them go up. Go whichever way you want. And then, I don't know if anyone else has done this. I was putting my pieces on my block. Thought that I had them on the right way. So I stamped today. And I turned it over. I'm like, yep, that reads right. Turn that over. Yep, that reads right. I have it upside down. So the saying is correct, but when I stamp it, it's not, it's upside down. So I have to remember when I want to stamp that it's stamped upside down. I don't know how I did that. Yeah, that's silliness. Yeah. And then your other piece is going to go on the outside of this. I decided I wanted the flowers, but you could do another piece. There's another piece in there that's like, but you can do another piece on the outside. So you can make it whatever color you want, whatever design you want. And this piece is the one that's the 4 by 2, 4 by 2.5. So we can glue that on too. We're already done with that. Oops, I gotta turn that over. So since I had already, that's why this is different, because I stamped on it already. Like, oh my gosh, that's upside down. I don't know how I did that. Not often, but occasionally I do put my stamps on my block upside down. And once you adhere them, you can't peel them off. You can't peel. There's no peeling that off of that. It's stuck on there. So you're stuck with it upside down. That's how it goes. All right, so before I put this on here and put any of that on there, I want to stamp my sentiment, and that's how I figured out it was upside down. So I'm going to stamp something great, celebrate you. So pretty sure, yep. Okay. Stamp that. Yep, that looks good. So see, it's upside down here, but it comes out correct there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and that's on the wrong one. Oh my goodness. That goes on the inside. Oh, see, I'm going to have to turn it over. Actually, I want to put that on the little one. Oh my goodness. See what happens when you don't get enough sleep? You get sleep deprived. Okay, so this little white piece is the one that's 4 3/4 by 3. That's going to go on this piece that came off of this piece here. So I'm going to, I stamped that again. So that's going to go, so I'm going to put that on. I had this all in my head earlier. We're going to cover that up so it won't matter. And you can pick whatever animals you want to go on yours, so it won't matter. But I thought that This little raccoon guy was super cute with holding balloons. So I colored most of them, but I thought it would be cute to color him real fast. So I'm going to use the light smoky slate, and I just colored him like super fast. It's super easy. Just wanted to show you really fast. You can color him. Takes like 2 seconds. And you can color him whatever color you want to color him. Doesn't really matter. Then I did the dark smoky slate. His belly. And the mask. Try not to get his eye this time because I did my eye. Like his eyes, that's much better. And then I did his tail in the dark. It literally takes just a second. And they already had the balloons colored in, so that was really nice. All right, so then I had the doggy. And you can color the doggy if you want. I just left him white. So then I put the dimensionals on here. So everything popped up. Just, you know, we all love dimensionals. Put him on here. And then we'll put the doggy. And then he's like tooting his horn. And so we have this cute little stamp. That has all those cute little things that go with him, like he's tooting the horn. And I just thought it needed a little bit more than what I did it twice. It just looked fun. Then I took the colors that are in there. So I took Lemon Lime Twist, and I just colored stars. Took this pumpkin pie. I colored the little squigglies. Little bar. I'm going to color the little bar. And then this one's Lemon Lolly, I think is. Yep, Lemon Lolly. Color the little squares. Little triangles. And then I took Pool Party. Colored it. And that was just all the colors that were in also. And that just made it more colorful as well. Okay, so now this is what's going to go on the outside here. So I'm going to put dimensionals here, but only at the top part because we don't want anything on the bottom part. So these are going to go all up here. Now, you could not just put a bow. You could put your ribbon, wherever it went. You could wrap your ribbon around this way if you want to. And tie your bow and then put this on like this. Did that upside down. Oh my gosh, I am upside downing everything today. So you could put it this way. See if I can pull these off without pulling off everything. Okay. But I think I'm going to still stick with my bow. We can make this salvageable. Pulling this off. Now, why is it when you do a live is when you mess up the most, you know? Did this perfect today. All right. I always put a piece, there we go, on the bottom of that. I have it right? Yes. I'm going to stick with my bow on there. Try this time. On the top, bottom. Okay. So now for here, we are going to put this piece and we're going to line it up and it's going to line up with the top of the paper, not the crease. So we're going to glue that down. Hi, Darlene. Nice to see you. It was nice seeing you at the retreat. All right, so we're going to line this up with the top of the paper, not the crease, and then try to center it from side to side. There we go. And then another one of these pieces of paper. This gets put on top of this. Which one goes in there? Okay, so this one will get put on here. Let's stamp on there, happy birthday to you. And then glue that on. Okay, now I'm going to put this on. So I kind of know where to put this. It's going to give me an idea. This to kind of sit over here. Okay. Now we're ready to put, I put the elephant, but I'm going to just glue him on, not pop dot him, but I'm going to put a little, I put them out. Do with him, of course. There. So then I took a little 1/2 inch wide by 3 inches, and I'm going to put that at the bottom of here. That on the bottom, and sit the elephant on the top. So that's going to go down here. And then I'm going to glue the elephant. It's already getting pretty thick, but this will sit down on here. And then we have another piece of white. Go on the inside of this one. Another, oh no, I stamped on there. Another character. We have another piece of 1/2 inch by 3 on the bottom. Oops, that moved. And then which one did I? I cut out another one. Where are you? Okay, well, I cut out the little cute little, oh, he's upside down, that's why. A little koala juggling the cupcakes. And this is the one that you can write your sentiment in. So the first one is we popped up. The second one just says happy birthday to you. But then the third one is the one you can actually write on. And then we can do a bow in the corner. There we go. I just thought this card was super cute using the, and I just fussy cut. And there we go. That's a cute little fun fold card. I thought that was so cute. Here's my first one. And the same. So I boo-booed that one and no one knows the difference. I can just cut out a little tag. But you can use any one of the characters. I did cut out the little aardvark, or whatever he's called, but I decided not to use him. But again, you can use any ribbon or any coloring because the pool party, that matches the pool party, but you can use any one of these colors. So, oh, thank you, Mom. I'm getting better at my bows. Sarah's a good teacher. She teaches us how to do those bows. So anyways, thanks to everyone for joining in with me. I appreciate it. And I should see everybody next Monday. I'll have another live then. Until then, everyone have a great day and a great week, and we will see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.